is up for grabs. The series will either go to a tie, 2-2, or a lopsided 3-1 lead. 2K Sports brings you the NBA playoffs. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Taking a look at Philadelphia. A critical juncture in the series for them, even though they lead the series 2-1. A win or a loss tonight can have a dramatic effect on the outcome of this series.
This could be one of those pivotal games, guys. Coming in as a lower seed, they've taken the lead in this series. If they win here tonight in front of that home crowd, I think they take complete control.
Yeah, you can't afford to lose this one, plain and simple. Not here at home. It will completely change the entire series. They did so well to swipe home court advantage, but they don't want to give it right back.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. They've got Irving, DeMarcus Cousins out there with Shane Battier, and it's Chris Paul. And it's Harden in at the shooting guard.
Great pass. John Wall is really good at finding the open man.
Ball against Wall. Floats one, and it's Paul getting it to go.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
And here are the 76ers now. They won their last game Monday night.
And they were really locked in from beyond the arc in that game. I mean, the results wouldn't have looked anything like it did had it not been for their ability from beyond.
Exactly. They were spraying home threes at a huge rate.
Now here's Harden. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Harden against Wall. Makes it off the glass.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
He'd have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Ball against Wall. Here's Cousins, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Cousins has got his first points of the game. Outside, Wall. Wall is the screen. Knocked away. Miami grabs the miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Irving drives in. Oh!
Let's call him a speed merchant. I mean, he was a blur going in for that throwdown.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Now here's Wall. Aldridge a screen. And Wall kicks to Aldridge. And it's Paul, top the key. And the space there, but it's offline.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
Leonard attacking, 9 feet out, and he hits the jump shot. Leonard's got his first 2 points of the night.
Oh, boy. Woo-hoo. Sweet move. Tough finish. What a play.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, I had a chance to talk with head coach Eric Spoelstra. He told me this is as close to being a must-win game as you can possibly get. He said we can't afford to go down 3-1. It would just make things so hard on us. We've got to do whatever it takes and find a way to even this series up. We'll see if they can come through tonight, guys.
And thank you for that, Doris. Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Kem's checked in for Wallace. Gay comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Maravich in for John Wall. The Heat also changing it up. Splitter's checked in for Cousins. Hayward comes in for Irving. And Walker subbed in for Chris Paul. Now here's Gay. Back to Maravich from about 19 feet. And he gets the bucket. And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
2K leaderboard shows us the top three-point shooters in the playoffs. The fourth spot held by Gordon Hayward.
Well, you know, the three-point shot, Kevin, can be a game-changing play. I mean, I've seen games become blowouts, and blowouts become close thanks to the three-point shot. It's a huge asset, and these guys capitalize on it big time.
Ricky Rubio checked in for the 76ers. The Heat have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Outside, Walker. Harden has a wide-open look. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Harden's got 5.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Kemp a screen on Walker. Rubio dishes to Kemp. Mirovic against Harden. Outside, Mirovic. Just 5 on the clock. From about 16. And that one hits back iron. The Heat have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Splitter sets a screen. Walker the pass to Battier. In the corner, it's Hayward. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's Harden. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Here's Gay. Here's Kemp. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
The 76ers making a switch here. Frazier's checked in. P.J. Harrison's checked in for Miami. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Heat.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Drew on the 14-footer. Hairston's got his first 2 points.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Mirovic kicks to Rubio. Here's Gay. The baseline jumper goes down. Gay's got his first 2 points of the night.
It goes down, but with no defender near him, no need to go to the fadeaway.
Walker dishes to Hayward. Splitter sets a screen. There's 1:40 left here in the opening quarter. Hairston kicks to Walker. And the Heat, another 3.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And slam dunk by Kemp.
Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Executed to perfection.
I don't think you're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
No doubt about it, unless you're the donkey. Because if you're the dunker, it's great. I don't necessarily appreciate somebody slamming one.
Well, you got to get out from under the hoop. You want to stay away. You want to stay out.
Hardware Ranger.
Looks like that.
The screen from Kemp. The high post shot, and the shot is good. Kemp's got 6.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope. It's been all offense, fellas, all the time here early.
Walker with it.
Este es el canal oficial de DJ Fausto el Urbano.
Here is Splitter, and a wide open Open look for Walker. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Heat lead by 5. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. Of the NBA Eastern Conference Final as we get things started once again. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
I just really like what we're seeing from a defensive standpoint, forcing a lot of turnovers with those quick hands.
Yeah, those active hands, Greg, have produced a number of steals early. They've been very aggressive.
Here's Paul. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Chris Paul is out there with Harden. Then there's Irving. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Splitter in at the power forwards position. Now, here's Cousins. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Cousins has got the lead up to 7 now for the Heat. The 76ers shooting around 60% of the night. Amazing work offensively so far. And he gets it to go.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Here's Paul. He dishes it to Harden. Good, and Paul gets the assist. That's 7 points for James Harden.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Now, here's Aldridge. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Sí, pasa por mi casa.
Greg, I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Ball against Wall. Launches it. It's hauled in by the 76ers. The shot no good. Good D by Irving.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Paul. And it's sent back by Aldridge. The 76ers trail by 5. Leonard dishes to Wall. Aldridge, no one around him. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Aldridge has got 6.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Ball against Paul. Feeds to Harden. The 17-footer. And it's in off the backboard. 9 points in the game so far.
They're leaning on that mid-range shot right now. That's 6 of their last 10 points from that area.
And it's working. As long as the defense gives you space, hey, let it fly.
And Leonard gets it to go.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him. And when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Ball against Paul. to Harden. From 11 feet away. Jump shot is good. Harden's got 11.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Leonard kicks to Aldridge. The pass to McGrady. Outside Aldridge. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Leonard. Goes up off the pick. Rebound by the Heat.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Now Paul. Back to Harden. 6 to shoot. Paul outside. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And it's an 8-point Heat lead.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Cousins against Wallace. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Aldridge left side. A terrific shot on the turnaround. Aldridge has got 8.
Yeah, great execution there. The turnaround, such a difficult shot to defend.
Screen by Cousins. Aldridge against Splitter. It's Harden with the drive. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
And the 76ers decide to take their first timeout here.
Well, they were getting tired out there. A quick timeout gives them an opportunity to catch their breath.
Top rebounders in this year's playoffs. DeMarcus Cousins, third.
Boy, he has been fantastic in the playoffs. I mean, the stats prove that out. Defensively and second chance points, he's working harder than some of the other players. He's hungry for a championship, and he's playing like it.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Shawn Kemp, he's checked in for Wallace. Gay comes in for Leonard. Mirovic, he's checked in for McGrady. And it's Frazier in for John Wall. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Shane Battier is checked in for Splitter. Hayward comes in for Irving. P.J. Harrison's checked in for James Harden. And it's Kemba Walker in for Paul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Ricky Rubio checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And Frazier drops them both. Here's Walker. Battier outside. They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Hayward against Mirovic. Can't get it to go. The 76ers trail by 6. Rubio the pass to Kemp. Rubio dishes to Gay. Here's Maravich. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Miami leading by 4. And Walker kicks to Hairston. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his 3rd assist on the night.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter. And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
They set the pick. Hayward on the wing. Maravich defending. Offensive rebound. Battier. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Battier's got 5.
That putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Back to Kemp. Rubio outside. Just his first attempt. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. 1:25 left in the first half of the game. Timeout called the Heat. Miami has possession. They lead by 4. Maravich against Hayward. Pass to Cousins. Lets it go from 11. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Cousins has got 4 points now in the quarter. The 76ers have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the second quarter. You've got to like how they've shot the ball. And it's Kemp slamming it down.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
Hayward from outside. And he gets the bucket. Hayward's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Now, here's Rubio. Here's Gay. Shot is off. Some solid defense from Battier. And here's Walker. He kicks it to Cousins. With 1 on the clock, shot is off. And we finished one half of basketball. Heat out front. They're up by 7. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Kevin, I'm here with Coach Eric Spoelstra. And Eric, you guys have seemed in complete command out here tonight. What's been the key so far?
Well, I think we've been able to get to our pace. We've been active defensively, so we just have to maintain our focus and keep trying to be in attack mode, both ends of the court.
Eric, thank you so much. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview as always. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball shortly.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. You've been watching the Eastern Conference Finals on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. For the Heat, trailing 2-1 in the series, they've come out with purpose tonight. They know that losing this game would put them in an almost impossible situation. Let's hear from you, Shaq, on the Heat first half.
The three-point shot was their best friend. I agree with the strategy. When it's working, take advantage of it. I don't really like it. Live by the jumper, die by the jumper. But tonight, they're living, and they're living good, baby.
And Kenny, your take on Philadelphia.
Well, right now, they're getting a little embarrassed on the defensive end. They got outshot in the first half. But that's because no one put their foot down on defense to stop it. So in the second half, they need to play much more disruptive defensively. They have to do whatever it takes.
And time now to send you back down to the floor with Kevin Harlan. We will see you after the game.
Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
And everything magnified in a game of this magnitude. The microscope clearly on their go-to guy, and he came up huge in that first half.
That's what he's known for. Does not shy away from the marquee. His ability to raise his game according to the situation is what separates him.
Heat leading by 7. Kawhi Leonard is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Tracy McGrady, and it's Wall, and it's Wallace in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that's the group for Brett Brown as we begin the second half. The 76ers shooting has been brilliant in this game, 67% from the floor. McGrady kicks to Wall. And the rejection by Cousins. They recover it. Wallace, good.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Now here's Paul. And yes, sir, that one drops. Paul's got the lead up to 9 now for the Heat.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Wall passes to Aldridge. Down low, and stolen by Cousins. Ball against Wall. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Screen by Cousins. To the paint, shot clock at 6. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Heat shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. And that one falls for Cousins. Both free throws good from Cousins.
How about the night Cousins is having? He has 8 points, and he's blocked a shot today as well.
And he's clearly showing off his smarts in a few ways today. That block just being one of them. Just a savvy basketball player.
The Heat leading by 11. The drive by Paul. And he converts the layup. Paul's got 11 points.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Timeout called the 76ers.
You know what? I think he had to call timeout right now just to get his guys to regroup because they were really ragged out there.
Yeah, they've got to get some things straightened out, and sometimes the best way to do that is with the timeout. They look to be overwhelmed right now.
And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with the rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Number 5 is John Wall.
Well, it's great to see guys step up to the added pressure of the postseason and deliver big numbers. Not only for him, but his teammates. Anybody that distributes the ball the way he does helps his team and himself.
Harden against McGrady. That bucket in no time at all. McGrady's got his first points of the game.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
And that one's good. 10 points for DeMarcus Cousins.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Wall dishes to Aldridge. Wallace the screen. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Cousins. Wallace, good.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now, here's Cousins. 10 points for him. Paul against Wall. The drive by Paul. And stolen by Aldridge. Oh, and here we go. Wall's got it. The fast break chance. It's deflected. Stolen by Harden. Paul outside. From 12 feet out. No good. Some solid defense from Aldridge.
Can't connect there, but still a red-hot start to the half, hitting 4 of their first 5 field goal attempts.
Here's Leonard. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. The Heat leading by 11. Paul kicks to Harden. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Paul with the 3. Paul missing again.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half. Still bagels in the second.
Wallace with a screen on Paul. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The 76ers shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. And so he hits the technical free throw. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Sean Kemp, he's checked in for Wallace. Gay comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Mirovich, he's checked in for McGrady. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for John Wall. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Miami. Walker comes in for Paul.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
Miami's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Screen by Cousins. Walker the pass to Irving. He feeds it to Harden. That 3 off the mark. The 76ers trailed by 8. And Leonard has it in the corner. Outside, Mirovich. Passes it to Rubio. Wants to get it to Gay, and does. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Gay's got his second bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Mirovich dishes to Leonard. Irving with the steal. Up top, Walker. Covered by Rubio. Here's Cousins. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim, as they've challenged every shot, also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
Stolen by Rubio. Oh, here we go. Rubio's got it on the fast break.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
That was a nice free play brought to you by Kia. And the Heat call time here. Here's Walker. Harden with a screen on Wall. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Seems to me as though he's lost his way a little bit in the second half. He'd been turnover free before the break. That's certainly not the case anymore.
The 76ers trail by 6. Right side, Mirovich. On the shot clock. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Philadelphia shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. Taking 2 shots. And the first one at the line is good. Mirovich hits them both. 1:51 left in the third. Walker with it. Screen by Cousins. Outside Irving. 5 to shoot. And here's Walker outside. And again, it's the Heat missing. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 13-4 run right now. 1:19 left in the third. Kempa screen on Hayward. Leonard attacking. No problems knocking that one down. Leonard's got 9 points.
They needed a run desperately, and boy, did they come up big.
And you know, it wasn't just about getting hot offensively. Defensively, they've been stellar as well.
Now, here's Walker. Now the feed to Harden. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Leonard.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Blunt comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. And Shane Battier subbed in for James Harden. Now here's Walker. Hits from the high post. Walker's got his second basket of the game. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
It's Wall with the drive. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this one.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
The 76ers trail. Gay left side. To tie, and he connects with the jumper. Gay's got it all tied up now for Philadelphia. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us.
And I can't quit, all I know is HBK, yeah, you know how we. And I can't quit, all I know is
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Philadelphia with the ball. On the floor for Miami, we've got DeMarcus Cousins. Hayward out there with Shane Battier. Then there's Irving. And it's Paul in at the 1 spot. Now here's Wall. Buries the long-range jumper. Wall's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the 76ers. Here is Paul. From 20 feet out. Can't get it to go. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. And Wall kicks to Wallace. Wallace's screen. Aldridge, no luck.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. And I'm sure he appreciates it.
Now here's Paul. From 13. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Ball against Wall. Wallace the screen. Wall passes to Maravich. Wallace attacking. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Battier outside. A 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Defensively, they can't afford to back off of him that much. You don't want to be giving up easy threes, especially at this stage of the game.
Timeout called the 76ers.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
Has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Brett Brown as he addressed his team. He's looking for whatever they have left in the tank. He said, I know it's been a hard-fought game, but now's not the time to leave anything in reserve. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I expect you to be going all out, full speed. Guys?
All right, Doris. Now, here's Aldridge. And stolen by Cousins. Ball against Paul. Kicks to Harden. There's the dish to Battier to tie it up. No luck.
¿Eres tú que crees que el equipo de Iván no es invencible? Oye, ni Golden State es invencible. Voy a demostrar que el este puede ganar.
Alden con la bola, la penetración, busca el pase. Counting en sexta, ventaja de 1 para Miami. Y en tiempo. Estamos en un juego, señores, que debió haber sido ganado fácilmente por Miami Heat. Tuvieron ventaja de 14 puntos antes de la primera mitad. Después de la segunda mitad se dieron con muy buena ventaja de 10 hasta el final del tercer cuarto que terminaron el empate. Seguimos con la acción aquí en Filadelfia, 2-1 a la serie arriba a los 76ers, de 1 perdiendo, arriba Miami. John Wall con la bola, le driblea de frente, le pasa a Aldridge, vuelve a la bola Wall, le pica de frente a Chris Paul, buscando a quién pasar, la marca un Aldridge, con el tapón, no rebota Wall, la falla, rebota para Chris Paul, van calmadamente. Este juego parece que es historia, está de 1, con bola para Chris Paul en la línea de tiro libre, necesita los Filadelfia que por lo menos falle uno. El primero delicadamente cerca. Segundo tiro se prepara Chris Paul. ¡Vaya! ¡Rebote muy cielo para John Wall! John Wall con la bola. ¡Del 3! ¡La tira! ¡Increíble! ¡Eso es cierto! ¡Oh, man! No! ¡De película! Paralizando todo el estadio de los 76ers. ¡Qué partido! ¡John Wall!
Absolutely cash money at the buzzer. What a three-pointer to win it.
That's the kind of shot that will make you a playoff hero for a long time.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, James Harden. What'd you like about his performance, Shaq?
This series was in danger.
And that's a wrap for Shaq, Kenny the Jet, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K